Hello, it's Rigers. In today's video, let's do the breakdown of the ultimate burst PvP damage build for Crusader.
Two enemies are coming from the bottom and let's kill them. Okay, this barb is strong, the Kitons, and we are brutal right now. Kitons is almost 9000 resonance and maybe we will be able to kill this one. Yes, 6 kills. And now let's run away and try to survive this.
Actually, there's two viable builds for Crusader for PvP. The first one is with Falling Sword, Essence, Healthy Sage, and the link for this build will be as a pinned comment in this video, so you can watch it. But today we are going to look at the highest burst DPS build for Crusader. So let's begin. Let's start with skills. Our primary attack is Second Fire. Then we have the Holy Banner, Judgment, Condemn, and Conjuration of Light.
Okay, let's wait. There's a lot of CC from wizards. And now let's clear our spawn point. And here we go. 2 kills, 3 kills, everyone is dead. And
my paragon is the Paragon Brawler with these 5 skills. It's still the same, and my legendary skill is Beneficator, which grants a shield to my allies and to me when I am using a skill which grants me a buff, so it's very good to run for our survivability. From my warband I am running the Protector, which increased my block chance by 5%, and as you can see here from Remnant bonuses I have some damage reduced, some shield, and the last one which increased my size and HP.
let's move to my cursed gear. I am running 6-piece Ghosted, which creates an illusion with 40% of your life when you use a buff skill. The illusion will take a portion of your incoming damage and last for 6 seconds. And if you're running 6 pieces, if you're running 6 pieces, then your attack and movement speed are increased by 16% when you are near the illusion. And then I am running 2-piece Atrophied, because when I deal continuous damage, a dark field will appear under the enemy, dealing 24% of my damage every second for 6 seconds in the area. And because we are running the Heart of Grandeur, the Condemn, it's continuous damage. Now let's look on my sets. I am running 4-piece Mountebank, because still for me the shield is mandatory for my survivability, specifically with this build, because this build has very low mobility. Then I am running 2-piece Vitus for increasing beneficial effects by 30%, and the last piece of puzzle is Baron set. I am running 2-piece of Barons for increasing the harmful effects by 30%, and I am running this specifically for compensating my low potency, because I have very low potency, and it's complementary with my offhand Blinding Wall, because Blinding Wall blinds or Condemn blinds the enemies for 1.6 seconds, and the Baron's 2-piece Baron increased this by 30%. So that's the reason why I am running the 2-piece Baron. It's time for my legendary gem lineup, and my legendary gems are not the best, because I did to promise myself that I will be not chasing the newest gems and changing my old gems. So Gloomgask, for example, for Crusader is not the best gem for PvP. Much better will be Rolling Consequence. Then Phoenix Ashes. It depends. Mine is on max level, on level 10, so it increased my survivability quite well, but again it's not the best in slot. Then Hellfire Fragment. Again, this gem is not very good. For example, much better will be Golden Firmament, the newest one. Actually, I like this gem and I run it for my low resonance build and it works great. Then I have Maw of the Deep. Maw of the Deep is very good for PvP, so I can suggest this gem. Then Void Spark. Void Spark is Medicore, not bad, but not the best. Bloodsoul Jade, it's no-brainer. My Horus Call. Again, Horus Call is a bad gem, but I am running here as an auxiliary rolling consequence. And the Starfire Shard, again, Starfire Shard in my opinion is one of the best legendary gems for PvP. The damage, the burst damage from Starfire and knockback effect are excellent. Let's look on my legendary gear. My helm is the Arrow Keeper for Holy Banner. Then my chest is Heart of Grandeur. My shoulders are the Yawning Crows. Pants are the Permanent Reproach for increasing the radius for Heart of Grandeur. My main hand is Horn Splitter. My second main hand is Trial by Fury. And my offhands are Blinding Wall. And the last one is Torrential Refrain, which is very important for this build because Condemn immediately triggers all continual damage on the target it hits, causing them to take the remaining damage instantly, which works perfectly with the Yawning Crows, and the damage is insane. Let's nuke the enemies on the idol. Here's the Tempest, let's kill him fast. Look at this, how he's dead quickly, and the other ones are procced. Nice. My reforges are damage to players increased by 1.5%, attack speed increased, beneficial effect duration increased, damage taken from players reduced, and all skill damage increased. Actually, attack speed could be changed for more survivability, for increasing your HP, but I am running this combination and it works well for me. Now let's look closer on my stats. Here you can see my damage at live, but it's not important. My combat rating is 45,446 for PvP, and here you can see my secondaries for PvP. They are still low for my resonance level, and as you can see my potency is super low. So that's the main reason for my Baron set. I am running some accuracy rating. Don't underestimate the accuracy because a lot of players, a lot of monks are running the evasion builds with high evasion rating or Tempest, and with accuracy, as you can see here, compared against enemy evasion rating, increasing the chance you will hit the enemy, so you will have easier time to fight them. Then I am stacking critical hit chance, some critical hit damage, my attack speed is good, cooldown reduction is always good. I am not stacking the block chance, and the main reason is that critical hits cannot be blocked, and because we have, our players are able to have a lot of critical hit chance, especially if they are running the rolling consequence and the sets which increase your critical hit chance, then the block chance is not so important as in the old days, because a lot of hits are the critical and you cannot block them.
Now let's do the damage test on training dummy with 10-second window. And as you can see, it's 56.1 million. Keep in mind, it's PvP build, it's not PvE build, so the damage for PvE build, or sorry, for PvP build is very high. Damage per second 5,600,000. Let's look at the breakdown. Our primary attack did almost 12 million. The Yawning Crows Judgment 27.6, Condemned 2.8, and from Legendary Gems in 13.4. So the damage is very high, and
again, it's the highest burst DPS build for Crusader, and you are able, with this build, you are able to wipe out enemy player in a second.